Hello everyone and welcome to SoCalerific. So today I am here to give you a little tour of Soak City Water Park. So I'm walking around, show you what slides they have, what kind of food locations they have, just in case you're planning to come here this summer and you can plan your trip and you kind of just get like a little lay of the land and know exactly where everything's at. So come along and let's go. So as soon as you enter Soak City, you have this really cool photo op of a surfer, but we will come back to the front like at the end of the video because we're gonna start our tour entering on the left side straight to the attractions. So this is gonna lead us to our first attraction, which is Bonsai Falls. So basically you're gonna grab a mat, head on to the top, and you're gonna race down head first. Alright, so on to our next attraction of the tour, which is the Wedge. And this one's like a family style raft ride. You can go on with multiple people, and I also like it's an open air slide. It doesn't look too crazy, and you can see like the rafts go up the conveyor belt as well. I'm definitely going to be on this one this summer. I'm not scared of this one, so I am excited to ride the Wedge. We are making our way down to these slides, to this area, to see what they have. Also, if you want to work on your tan, they have like this huge lounge chair area. So you can see you could come, lay down and soak up some of the sun. And right now, not a lot of people. So two other attractions that you can find over here in this corner is this one, Shore Break. This one you do need a tube. You could go on a single tube or a double tube and you could ride with someone else, which is really cool. I have never been on this attraction either. This drop looks kind of intense in my opinion, but I'm gonna be back here and I definitely want to try this one. But an attraction that I probably will not try is the aqua launch behind me. That one looks too intense. I would be too nervous for that one. But if you're brave enough to do that, they do have one here. Basically, you stand like in a platform, you do get enclosed, and all of a sudden the floor just like drops below you and you drop down. So that one sounds intense. But again, if you're a thrill seeker, you'll probably like the aqua launch. But for me, that's probably one I will be skipping. So now we're going on one of my favorite attractions, and that is the Sunset River, aka the Lazy River. So I like to do this first thing in the morning, and it's like the best way to relax. You could grab an inner tube and just float on by. The route is super long. You go like around the park and you just enjoy the chill vibe. And also they do have life jackets as well, like right in the beginning of the attraction. So if any of you need one, you can find them there. So another attraction that you could find is over here in the center of the Lazy River, and that is the Laguna Storm Watchtower. This has 3 different slides. They are enclosed, so these are not open air slides, and you do use a tube. You could either ride alone or you could get a double tube and ride with a friend. Just a little FYI, they do have some restrooms right here near the Lazy River, and you're gonna see these on your way to our first food location that we're gonna talk about here in Soak City, and that is Longboard's Grill. So here at Knott Soak City, there are 2 locations that you could get food. One of them is Longboard's Grill, and that's where you're gonna be able to find like your chicken tenders, your burgers, chicken sandwich. They have like an orange chicken meal, just some like basic foods. But we are trying the fish and chips, and I did run into Lisa, Knott's berry fan, and she did give me a recommendation, and that is to try the onion rings. So we definitely grabbed those. This is my first time eating at Soak City, but they also have a pizza place as well that you could go grab some pizza. So they do have some options if you're interested. So over here at the corner of the park, you can find 2 attractions. Malibu Run. They do have different options. There are 4 different slides. Some of them are like open, some of them are closed. I have ridden this one and I did the open one. I don't know why, I just feel less scared with the open slides. It was fun. It was a little thrilling, intense for me. But again, I'm more of like a chicken. But I had a good time. And also you will need a tube as well for this attraction. So make sure to grab one before heading up. And another attraction that I have not done is Old Man Falls. They do have 3 separate slides as well. Some look more intense than others. It is like just one of those ones that you just drop down. Again, too intense for me, but if that's something you're interested in, you can find it over here in this corner as well. And over here near Malibu Run, they do have some more lounge chairs, which like no one is over here at this current moment. So you enter through over here, and they have a ton to just come and relax, a little secluded. So now we're heading to the Tidal Wave Bay. Now this is more my speed. I like to come over here, chill out. They also have some lounge chairs in front. This is my type of thrill. I usually like to come over here, relax on this side. Not a lot of people, but once that alarm goes off and the waves start, I do move in right over there because it is fun. You're gonna hear a bell and all of a sudden you're gonna see some waves. Everyone gets crazy, they start running, yelling, but it's always such a good, fun time. And oh, here we go. The waves have started. The waves aren't as intense as some theme parks, but for little kids, I can see this feeling pretty intense. We do have some construction here happening in Soak City, but it is currently closed. I'm not sure how fast this will be built. But if you are here near the Tidal Bay and you need to use a restroom, they do have some right over here as well. And over here near the restroom is where you can find your rental tubes, cabanas, and awnings. So if you want to rent your own tube, because sometimes the lines can get long and you have to wait for them. But if you want to rent one just to carry one around with you, you can do that as well. It is $15, so the tube rental is right here. They have another Coca-Cola refill station, which you can find throughout the park. I think there's 3 different locations, with one of them being located right next to Longboard's Grill. And then we have another one right next to the entrance across from the Lazy River. But they also have an icy mix-it-up area, so basically you can get your icy and you get to mix it up yourself. Choose all your different flavors. These are some of the options you can find and you get to mix them up. You got mango, red, right, and boom, strawberry Fanta. So they also have lemonade, watermelon, and mango. So they have a lot of choices to choose from. All right, so I mixed up wild cherry and blue raspberry. We'll see how that is. This is delicious. I am so glad I got the drink plan with the slushies. It's gonna be my jam this summer. All right, I just want to give you a quick little overview just to show you. It is called Grammy Lagoon. Like the water is not high, like the level, very shallow, and they just have little water features. Also in this area, they have lounge chairs, but they also have a little snack shop too. So they have this section for kids. The Soak City Funhouse. It is this cool structure. They have this huge bucket that drops a ton of water. You also have some slides, and also they have lounge chairs so you can lounge around while your kids run around, burn that energy, and have some fun. And when you hear that sound, it's time for this to splash on down. Woo. Oh, here we go. Whoa. That's cool.
So I quickly want to talk about cabana rentals because you can rent cabanas at Soak City. All cabanas can hold 8 guests. You get 4 sets of chairs, 4 sets of lounge chairs. You get food delivery service. Each cabana comes with like a safe to put all your personal belongings and also 4 inner tubes. There are 3 different locations in which you could get a cabana. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Shorebreak Cabana. Those start at $199. I like this area because it is a lot more secluded, a little tucked away. Pass holders can get $30 off when they book this cabana as well. The second location is the Malibu Cabanas. This one is located near Malibu Run. These cabanas start at $229, and you also could get $30 off if you are a pass holder. And the third location where you could rent cabanas is near Tidal Bay. They do have a set of cabana on the sides. Again, you could also rent these for $229, but you do not get a $30 pass member discount. This location is probably good for the parents so they could see their kids in the Tidal Bay.
But if you guys ever got a cabana and you thought it was worth it, let me know because I am curious.
They do sell snacks like throughout Soak City. They do have the River Bar. They also have the Lighthouse, which sells like churros, pretzels. They also sell some ice cream, and they have Dippin' Dots. So you can find various little snacks throughout Soak City.
So we're gonna move more towards the front of the park. As we exit, I'm gonna show you some of like the stuff you could find in case you might need it.
So right in the front of Knott's, they do have the Wipeout Surf Shop, and here's where you're gonna find like all your swim essentials. Whether you maybe forgot something or you need to pick something up, they have everything at this shop. They have sunscreen, towels, bathing suits, shoes, hats, protectors for your phone. Any swim essential you need, they have it over here. But what they don't have is like a ton of Peanuts merch. So I hope one day they have like exclusive Soak City Peanuts merch. That would be pretty awesome. That's the only thing they're missing. Other than that, any swim essential you need, you're gonna find it here at the Wipeout Surf Shop. Also in front is where you're gonna find Davy Jones lockers. So if you need to rent a locker to keep your valuables safe, or maybe you're planning to head to Knott's Berry Farm after and you want to keep some stuff over here, this is where you're going to find it. They do have 3 different sizes. They have the standard for $15, a large for $20, and a jumbo for $25. Also, right next to the lockers, they do have first aid, and right next to first aid is where they have the dressing rooms. So if you need a change, you're going to find the dressing rooms right in the front as well.
And over here they have the big chair. You could come and get your photo with this Knott Soak City Water Park chair. Always a classic. They bring these out for summer nights. They have one over here as well. Sitting in Soak City, they do have like a Girl Scout. Oh, they're going. They do have a Girl Scout event. And I saw Snoopy in his little like outfit with his little apron, and the girls and Lucy and Sally, they look like Girl Scout. It's a private event, but I was able to get a peek and that was so cute. I love seeing them in different outfits you don't see them in regularly. Alright guys, so that was my video here today at Soak City. Again, I just wanted to show you where everything was. I definitely plan to come back and do like a vlog and just have like a full day. I want to bring my youngest sister. We want to get on some slides and have fun. But today again, I just wanted to show you what they have to offer. So if you're planning to come, or if you know anyone, make sure to send this video to them so they could just know what to expect and where everything's basically at if they're coming to Soak City this summer. I highly recommend it. As of right now, it's not open like 7 days a week. You just have to look at the calendar, but I believe starting around June 7th, it's going to be open daily. But just make sure to check the calendar before you head on over to make sure Soak City is open.